Thank you everyone for coming to the talk. I'm Rakshit Agrawal, and I want to discuss the topic of making sense of sensors. The overall idea is combining visual lasers and wireless sensors to power occupancy insights. But the general thing is, how do we use all the information of visual sensors, perception sensors, and additional data which can be treated as sensors and make them a unit such that they can be used for actionable intelligence. So the large picture being that electronic systems are increasingly equipped with perception sensors. You can take them high frequency like image, thermal, motion, LiDAR. These are all the high frequency ones. But then you also have a lot of data points which are ingested through some kind of system, keycard swipes, or some motion detection from a particular region, or some license plate recognition. These are different kinds of information inputs that are still running on a timeline and are being ingested by the system. But with all these sensors, making them work together and actually being able to apply AI on top of them and building solutions, that is the more challenging part. Among several things that we have encountered, the first problem is asynchronous data mapping. I will go over it particularly in more detail, but the whole idea is you have a video stream which never stops, but you also have different sensors which are speaking at their own frequency, they have their own conditions, and everyone is throwing some information into a common space, but there is no general space which is collecting this information and combining them to work together. There are different approaches where time windowing can be performed when you bucket events, but how is that actually taking place? That's a part that I will discuss today. And some of the limitations that come in these different scenarios, they can generally impact the entire system. So power, connectivity, and the most important one, software stack. Because there are different stacks. Some sensors are push-based, some are pull-based. Then you incorporate a third-party system which has a totally different API structure, and you want to ingest that information in a real-time video stream, which becomes even more complicated because now you're relying on network dependencies. And then there is another category of processing power requirements, which there was a great talk just earlier today about battery powered, how to get battery powered devices to work well with sensors. And that's just one piece of information where the challenges were realized very well, that when you are talking different sensors, in addition to visual sensors like cameras, everything may have a whole different set of requirements in terms of power, and we may not be able to match that to provide the same frequency of data distribution.